But I saw the Rastas today, Courtney, standing up for Burkina Faso and Ibrahim Traore. But the Rastas not standing up for the injustices in Jamaica. I saw today the Rastas standing up for Ibrahim Traore, and to each his own. But the amount of injustices and skullduggery happening in this country. Listen to the Rastas. Listen to the Rastas today.
Priest Wesley Kelly. I'm the high priest for the Eli Selassie, Jah Rastafarian, Royal Ethiopian Judah Coptic Church. We are here today to celebrate and to upkeep the work of Abraham Torres, the president of Burkina Faso. We are in support of the president for the liberation of our black mother country, Africa. So while we are gathered here in support of Abraham Torres, the black liberator that may come in will be in coordination of Black Liberation Day. So that's why we are all gathered here today. The 30th of the month, that this month, April, is the month of the Rastafarian month that we have claimed proclamation in 2017 that this month must be recognized as the Rastafarian month. And that's why we are here in support of Abraham Torres to liberate Mother Africa from the white colonizers.
What if anything was said that ignites your desire to be here in support of Abraham?
Well, you see, the work of our leaders must take a page out of Abraham Torres' book that he has written now, The Changing of the Guard, to liberate our motherland and our fatherland. Jamaica is the fatherland. Africa, Ethiopia is our motherland. So we in this island home, the island in the sun, must separate, must agitate for our rights. So it's a great pleasure to share this moment with the eye. Black liberation.
Blessed be the Most High Emperor Haile Selassie the First, Jah Rastafarian. We are here today as African descendants in the diaspora. We are here supporting our African leaders coming together in one unity to show love, to show peace, to show joy and happiness to Mother Africa once more. So we are here standing up for the rights of our people. The last year, Jah Rastafarian.
Freedom to the land. What led to this gathering this morning?
It's just the fire of burn from colonialism. We make them know that to ease off and leave I and I alone. So you know? Yeah, so you know what go? I just Africa we say. Round and about near and far. Worldwide. Mama Africa. To everyone. All African leaders just make we unite and come together in one. Yeah. And all Caribbean islands. Yeah. So you know Jamaica have to lead out to the world and its people. So you don't know. One perfect love, Rastafari. Yeah, man, this is I So Strong. I'm here to make it right. I'll never make it wrong. Rast, I So Strong. Blessed love.
Jamaica, I want it to be known, and I want to make it emphatically and categorically clear that what Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing in Burkina Faso is exemplary leadership. But equally Jamaica, our country has a myriad of cries. Our country has a myriad of crises. Our country, Jamaica, has systematic, encrypted corruption that is eroding the land and ravishing and raping the resources of the people. Where are the people in Jamaica who are going to stand up against that kind of oppression? The oppression of foreign invaders, the oppression of an oppressive government and a police force and security forces, the oppression of the corporation of the financial system, the oppression of the young people and the children of this land, the oppression that the elders face in this country. So, whilst we stand Jamaica, and that is why I'm an egalitarian and a dualist, whilst I stand for Ibrahim Traore, I'm standing for Jamaica. I never heard none of those Rastas speak about the kind of systematic Babylonian governance is happening in our country. I've seen none of them, Courtney, standing against the oppression on the people of the land. Where are the house of Rastafari to speak out against the invasion of the land? Right is right and wrong is wrong, Jamaica. Where are those voices to stand up against the inequality in this country? Too many of us have selective standing in this country, Courtney. Too many of us are selfish in our standings. Too many of us in this country. It's like them brush sleeping powder. Them brush sleeping powder we do worry, you know. So, you remember one time a Rastaman would have burned an Ayamingi, right this so. Burn the Babylon system and the Babylonian oppressive government. I stand with Captain Ibrahim Traore. But I equally ask the Rastas, who's standing against the oppression of the people of this country? Who's standing against the financial system that is eroding this country? Who's standing against the kind of capitalism that not giving the lands to the people of this country? The farming of this country, the amount of importation on the land. Where is those voices to stand up? Where are those voices in Jamaica who can say, I am going to be the Jamaican version of Captain Ibrahim Traore? So as we talk about uniting of Africa, Jamaica stood years and years as one of those solid voices in the world. And Africa, and I'm going to say this and people might vex, Africa cannot be liberated if Jamaica is not liberated. Let me say it again. And ask Kabu what I meant by that. Kabu, Mahat, Keru, Queen Africa, and all of them. Ask them what I just said. Africa cannot be liberated unless Jamaica get the liberation. So all who depend unite Africa, it is Jamaica who will be used. We have been used in the past to liberate the voices of Africa. So Africa can't liberate unless Jamaica find its true liberation. So all all on the pan unite Africa. Unite this, unite that. True, we need to be united. But remember who started the great liberation of the people called the Black Liberation. The Black Liberation started from Marcus Messiah Garvey. So unless Jamaica find back its purpose, Africa can't get the liberation there. Because Jamaica is that tiny little dot. Jamaica is that tiny little dot that has a mission to be that secret bird to go back to Africa, Courtney, to finish the mission. And some of you might not understand the level of reasoning that tonight when we are going, you know. And it's not for everybody to understand. But the powers that be, the Buju Banton, the Queen Ifrika, the Mutabaruka, they know what they need to do. The power shifters in this country, the Chief Richard Curry, they know what they need to do. The Sizzla Kalanji and the whole of them will fight internally. The reason why Africa can't liberate the right way, because the land where the great negotiation must open. And we are talking a quote tonight. The great land where all of the power influencers them to come together and unite. If those power influencers were doing what they're doing, the cooperation of the government and the opposition could not do 3/4 of the things where them I get through with right now. Couldn't be doing the 3/4 of the nefarious bandul, skullduggeries, what them doing right now. But the powers that be, that all have a power at the table. You know what happened, Jamaica? Let me take up this. You know what happened? You know what is happening? You know what is happening in this country? Egos. Egos in this country have decided, because a man not respect me and a man not respect me, me not sit down with a man. But I'm going to say to you tonight, Jamaica, for the born and the unborn, are you going to let the oppression continue on this land? Are you going to make egos and corporation control this land? The people of this country have the power. The people of this country have the great power and authority to change the dimension of this world. People of Jamaica, the great liberators of the world. It were the songs of Robert Nesta Marley. The sons of Peter Tosh. That did what must be done then. So why can't we do it now? Everybody come in this something called self-aggrandizement. And all the powers them need for the war, him too powerful. No, he's not powerful. He has played the master chess game against you all and divided you all. He has played a master chess game and divided you all. And rather than you all see what him doing, everybody in them feelings. But I can tell you, when people can erode or put at the back personal feelings and egos, we talk about a Jamaica destined to catapult the world. And when I talk, I will say this, and people who are following me will remember when I say it. Jamaica is going to take off in a way that you have never seen. But if the wrong leadership is leading Jamaica, the people of Jamaica will be left behind. I'm going to say it again. Jamaica is to catapult and take off. You know when they hear Jamaica take off, the bird is to take off. But if you, Jamaica, and I'm not here cursing the Rastas tonight or a bonfire upon no one. All me I say, people of Jamaica, a time when you realize and wake up and smell the coffee and put on yourself together. Because the jubilee that we must get cannot come from this one. The jubilee that we must get cannot come from Mark Golding. The jubilee must come from a union. You hear what I said? That jubilee can't come from a political leader. It has to come from a conglomerate, the corporation of the people of Jamaica. And until you get that right, Jamaica, until you get that in our brain, so that's how we need to go. Our hospitals will be what they are. Have you seen what IBRAHIM Traore has done for the hospitals in Burkina Faso? Have you seen how he has liberated the justice system in Burkina Faso? Have you seen how he has liberated education and healthcare in Burkina Faso? We can have it too. If it can happen in Burkina Faso, it can happen here too. Because Jamaica has equally, probably not as powerful wealth in terms of resources, but resources are here. For who? The people of the land. But there is a few who decide that they must fight for the resources for themselves. And all I'm saying tonight, Jamaica, and I'm going to make a point tonight. I sat with Chief Richard Curry. I sat with that man some time ago. And his vision for Jamaica, Courtney, resembled what Burkina Faso was presenting or has presented for the people. And when I heard that, Courtney, if the ego step aside and pull together, it could have worked. It could have worked. But it has not worked. Because man and man, ego and ego, division and division. But Jamaica, think about what I'm saying tonight. Think about what I'm saying tonight. Because you cannot trust him. We can't trust him, Jamaica. Jamaica needs better leadership.